Hey everybody, this is Lalzongren. This is okay. For some reason, I can't do it on porch on landscape, which means it go like this, but I can't do that for some reason. But anyway, welcome. I see we have three people stopping by. Hey Shelby, hey Jimmy, hi from Macau. Very cool. I do have some news. I haven't done a live stream, I think, for a little while. We had some family stuff going on. Anyway, I'm here with Ari. Hey, and where I think, can I switch the camera? I don't really know how to do that. So we're gonna go practice. We're playing at church tomorrow, and so anyway, today's Saturday. I don't know what time it is. It's about 9:45 here in America. We're in Kansas City. But hey guys, thanks for joining, and I apologize. It's gonna be a little bit shaky because we're driving. Oh yeah, that's weird. I can't switch the phone, but I can read your guys' comments, and they used to be on the side, and now they're right on my face, so that's good. And I think I can even see more. Shelby, very cool. Shelby, where are you at right now? And then let's see how long it takes for someone to answer. 1001, 1002, 1003. Hi. I always wondered about how long that lag was. Well, anyway, some of you guys know that I'm new to this, especially in America. I think I've done a few live streams from here. But I'm coming in 5 weeks. I'll be in China, and I shot a couple videos here in the United States, but it was kind of tough coming back, to be honest. First I was jet lagged, and then I don't know, some stuff. We had some medical stuff going on, but anyway, everyone's doing good right now. Family, and Jay and Ari are still putting out their videos once a week. Ari was sick last week for, I don't know, like 10 days for 2 weeks, so they really kind of fell behind, and they're trying to catch up on a few things, and but everyone is doing good. Everyone's healthy right now, so I'm thankful for that. And hey Jimmy, Jimmy can't watch because he's in a loud place right now. Oh, Shelby is traveling in China. Very cool. So anyway, I'll be in China in 5 weeks, and I'm pretty excited to film there because I started thinking a lot about our trip, and a lot of the stuff happened when we were there. It happened so fast. Lynette and I weren't even really able to think about it until after we came back, and so we've had a lot. We've been back, I think, a couple months, and maybe even more, and we've been able to think through and talk through a lot of things, and we just loved our time over there. It reminded me of in my youth when I was on tour in my 20s, early 30s. It just, action all the time. So, and I started thinking more and more about what I want to do, and I want to explore China more. The people are so great, and so I probably won't be filming that much anymore until my trip to China again. But a couple updates. So you guys, or some of you might know that I'm going to be speaking, and I'm flying into Shanghai and then going to Hangzhou for about a week, and then going down a couple weeks to Hainan, and I'll be speaking at a college there, and then I'm going to Hong Kong. So that's the new announcement, is that I'll be in Hong Kong on this trip. And I haven't been to Hong Kong probably, I don't know, maybe 10 or 15 years. And I have a feeling it's quite a bit different than when I was there last time. So I'm really looking, I have a couple friends there that, so I won't be speaking at a college or anything. I mean, if there's a place to sing, I might do a little concert, a couple songs. But I'm excited to explore Hong Kong with my friends, and to explore Hainan with my friends, and then I'm going to be going back. You guys remember Dr. Leo? Sorry, it's kind of shaky, but we're in a car, and Ari's he's a good driver, but I'm telling you, the roads in Kansas City are horrible. These are some of the worst roads I've ever been on.
The signs are hard to read.
The signs are hard. You can't trust your GPS. Everything, it has weird things. Anyway, I mean, I love the city. I love the people here, but the roads are the absolute worst. It's not even that the drivers are bad. Sometimes the drivers are bad, but they're not worse than like Minneapolis. But man, the roads are horrible here. I think the food in Hebei and Chengdu is very delicious. Yes. Yeah, you're in Chengdu, right?
Yeah, Chengdu is super tasty. Sichuan food.
They have great food.
Sichuan's high.
I watched their videos and when they went to Chengdu. I think that's where Ross was.
Yeah, that's where Ross was.
Yeah, very cool. So I'll be seeing Ross in the next week or two, and it'll be a lot of fun. Why not your daughter drive and you focus on streaming? She is driving. Okay, he thought I was driving. Oh, I could see that if it was sitting in front of me. Yeah. Okay, I'm not driving. She's driving, and I am. Well, I'm trying to concentrate on the live stream. But anyway, so I'm going to Hong Kong, and then I think I mentioned this before, but they're trying to see Dr. Leo, who's Jay's kind of mentor and just a great guy. He's running a marathon, I think, today. So he might have already finished the marathon. I can't remember the name of the province that he's in right now. But what a guy. But anyway, he's going to see if I can maybe speak at his college. They have to get permissions and stuff, because I'm a foreigner, which I understand. But I had permission to appear on live stream, so I'm hoping that I'll have permission to. It's basically just a question and answer, so I won't be like teaching or giving a lesson. I'll be sharing insights that I have about my profession. When I wasn't a rock star, a minor rock star, when I finished my music career, obviously I always kept still playing, but when I stopped doing it full time, in the business world, I was sales and marketing, international sales and marketing for a record company, and I traveled around the world doing that too. So I have some experience in that, and that's kind of what I'll be speaking about at the college thing. So I'm not really teaching a class. The professor will probably interview me, and then we'll go pretty much straight. It'll be question and answer time from the students. So I'm really looking forward to that. I think Shenzhen is the most futuristic city in China.
I haven't been to Shenzhen.
I haven't been there either, so very cool. Hello from Malaysia. Yeah, there's always a slight possibility on this trip, because I'll be over there for like 6 or so weeks. There's always a possibility. I have a friend in Singapore. I haven't been able to get a hold of him yet. There's always a possibility, because to be honest, with American dollars, when you fly from country to country, it's like, I think my flight to Hong Kong is like $70 or something, US dollars. It's just unbelievably inexpensive. So there's always a chance. I love Malaysia. I would love to visit there again. And I love Singapore. I'd love to visit. And I don't know if I will. It's getting, 4 or 5 different cities, including Hong Kong, that I'm going to be visiting. So I think, that's probably enough for this trip. But I love to travel and explore, and I love to meet the people. And I was watching a couple of my older videos from when I was in China, and they're still pretty interesting to me. Because I really noticed that I focus a lot on the experience with the people there. I don't know if Ari knows what she's thinking about this. But anyway, I just wanted to say hi to you. Shenzhen just doesn't have any delicious food, but the urban development is similar to Shanghai. Shenzhen, I pretty much have to be, really, I'm only staying with people I know. So I'm not even right now scheduled in any hotel on my own. So, and I can always do that, and that's my backup plan. If I want to go somewhere, I can just, book myself. But when you're traveling alone, it's not as fun to stay in a hotel by yourself. But I might. So far I'm only staying places that people invite me to, and then where I can stay with them. Or actually in Hangzhou, I'll be staying in a I guess it's like a deluxe camping resort. So I will be staying by myself, but I'll have my friend Dr. Leo there that I'm sure I'll see while I'm there. So anyway, that's my, just want to let you know the family's okay, everyone's doing good. We're gonna go practice here in just a few minutes. And I saw Xiao Doufu and Jay this morning, and they're doing great. That little guy, when we were in China with Jane Ari, Lynette and I would a lot of times watch him in the morning to kind of let mom and dad sleep for an hour or so. And I really miss that time. So this is the first time in a while that I've seen him in the morning. But next week we're actually taking a trip together to go visit a friend of mine that worked on the Bo Ba Ba song down in Branson. And he's a great guy, and he's got a brand new baby too, and he's got two beautiful daughters and a beautiful wife. And so we're gonna visit them, and that'll be next week. So I'm sure you'll see a video in a week or two.
I want to see new baby.
You want to see new baby? I think he's 4 or 5 months.
Oh,
isn't that crazy?
That's weird that like Shatofu is the older baby sometimes right now.
Yeah, that's true.
He's almost a year.
And he's a month older than Mei Mei's baby, and we saw them playing together last night. We watched the opening ceremony of the Olympics.
That was horrible.
It was horrible.
Worst opening Olympics ceremony I've ever seen.
And that was kind of like a family thing we used to do. Is when everyone was at home, we'd get together and we'd watch the opening ceremonies. Because I traveled to about 32 of those countries, and I'd say, I've been there, and it was so fun to see the athletes all excited. You know what I mean? Walking into the into the arena. This is the first time it wasn't in an arena, but it was exciting. They'd have the camera down there. They give close-ups on several people. The cameraman was walking around with them. This was horrible.
Everyone was from such a far distance on the boat.
Yeah, they were all, so they're just long shots. And poor China was like on the back of the boat with like 4 different countries.
It just, like, they could have done so much better to represent each country better. They could have at least decorated the boats.
The boats weren't even decorated.
Yeah, it was so bad. And then the in-between concerts that they tried giving, like Lady Gaga, I thought that was just silly. And then the weird little scenes they did in between were just horrible. Just like, I just hated the storyline. It was so bad. It
was the worst I've ever seen. And I actually did look it up online afterwards, and it said this is the worst ever. So it's not just us thinking, we're both in the shot now. So it's, I'm bending down, so now I got the triple chin.
This is the worst angle for anyone's face.
So good. I'm known for horrible angles and shaky camera, so you're getting the full effect. Let's see. Now I can read. Where are you heading? We're heading down to, it's called Overland Park. Actually, there's 2 huge Chinese supermarkets. It's kind of the area where most of the Chinese in Kansas City live. I'd say 80% live in Overland Park area.
Yeah.
Or Mission, all the little. It's kind of a southern suburb.
This is where all the good Chinese restaurants are.
And it has 2 big Chinese supermarkets and a lot of great Chinese restaurants. So, Itinerary sports team yourself. Go to franchise travel. Hello. The opening ceremony was horrible. I don't get it. Boy kiss girl, girl kiss. Oh, that's
Oh yeah, that was disgusting.
Horrible. It was just. I was embarrassed. I wouldn't have wanted to watch it. I mean, obviously, there was 2 babies there, but even my adult children, it's like, please, is this what we want to teach?
There's a very, very inappropriate, evil, gross 2 guys with a girl thing on the opening ceremony, and it was just so gross. We were all so disturbed that made it onto the Olympics. We wound up turning it off, and that was something. You'd like to think that with your family, all ages can watch the Olympics, but I guess not. So it's just pushing such horrible agenda when it could just be something beautiful about almost all the nations of the world coming together, but they were just pushing just gross, agenda. It's just very disturbing.
Oh well. So we turned it off, and then we actually turned on old Olympics, like we watched the opening ceremony for the Olympics in Beijing, the Winter Olympics. The opening show was amazing.
I still think China, sincerely, you guys know we love China, but sincerely, I think China had the best opening Olympics out of any country.
Yeah.
I think most people would agree with that, even in America, that they're like, do you remember the Beijing Olympics? And that's how you do an opening ceremony.
Yes. And I think France said we can never be as good as China. I don't know what they said. It was just horrible.
It was horrible.
When Jay said, well, they're having it on a river. And he said, I said, why? He said, it's less expensive. So I don't know what. But still, you could have just had people, all the teams walking in, carrying the flag. And it used to be a big deal to be the flag bearer,
And then they all had flags on the boat.
And so you'd wave the flag. And then it was just, they usually had one camera, so it would just show. The U.S., I think, lasted like 10, 15 seconds on the boat. And I said, yeah, same with China. You couldn't see anything.
People were excited to see playing. Like, there was nothing personal about it. It was so from a distance. If you've ever seen the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade,
yes,
it was like that, but worse.
It was like that, only not as interesting.
Yeah, not as interesting. But for an international competition, you think they do more than just a Thanksgiving holiday parade style, show.
Good, because then, because in the Macy's Day Parade, they cut away, and they cut away from the parade and they show little songs. So that's what they did with Lady Gaga and a few other people.
Right.
But it was just too weird. I don't know. Very disappointing. So now we can't even watch the Olympic opening ceremony with our families anymore. That's sad. Unless they change that. Oh, you can park on the side because they'll open the side door. Okay, so we're here at practice, and I love you guys. I just want to give the update. We're added Hong Kong now to my China trip in 5 weeks now. I'll be arriving in China, and in the middle I'll be traveling to Hong Kong. Okay, love you guys. Bye bye, Dai Chen. Bye bye.